You need to replace your addiction and compromise with yourself. Because let's say you're gonna quit nicotine. What are you gonna replace nicotine with? Hey, what's up guys, it's Domination. In today's video, I'm documenting my journey, 90 days nicotine free. It's been over 3 months the last time I've consumed nicotine, 96 days to be completely exact. And in this video, I wanna show and share what's helped and what I've learned over 96 days without nicotine. Now, I have my phone. I'm gonna be reading you guys how it all started. So this is a little backstory on my relationship and addiction with nicotine. It all started with bottle toques. For you that are Canadian and know what bottle toques is, this is a brief explanation. A bottle toque is the act of smoking ash with a cigarette. When I started smoking recreationally, I was around 16 to 18 years old. This was my first experiences with marijuana and nicotine. Although I was very high and got a head rush, I'll get into head rushes soon, every time I consumed, I low-key avoided it due to the fact that I got way too baked and was super anxious to go back to school. I got paranoia and felt really bad, so I did not consume that much nicotine until that point, until the vapes were introduced. I was around 17 to 18 years old when vapes were introduced to my schools. Juuls in particular were very popular and started showing up in my school. People started to talk about it and was starting to bring them at school. It did not faze me until one of my friends got his hands on a stilth. Here's a picture of a stilth, if you guys didn't know. Wow, what a dangerous combination. I remember I was in his car and he asked me if I wanted a puff. I said sure. I took it and I remember my brain instantly saying, wow, okay, this is perfect. I was so buzzed for like a minute, and then everything was back to normal. In my addicted head, I was like, oh, this is the perfect drug. This is the missing link. I instantly fell in love and knew this was the missing link in my life. I wasn't too high, like compared to weed, but I still got that head rush that lasted just a few minutes to give me that relief and then come back to reality. A buzz that's functional, I said in my head, compared to weed that made me very lethargic. This actually stimulated me and sedated me after, which was very enjoyable. My relationship with nicotine increased from that day. I remember the tipping point was when I bought my own nicotine delivery system, also known in my case as a stilth. Because previously, I was justifying my little addiction by consuming my friend's Juul and acting like it was less bad since I didn't have it constantly in my possession. Once I got my own stilt, I consumed it from morning to night and got to the point where I tried to stop because I saw how negatively it was impacting me in my life. I've thrown away many stilts and Juuls and many other nicotine delivery systems. And this is now the point where I explain to you guys why I quit. There's many reasons why I quit nicotine. Loss of appetite was one of them. I'm trying to put on muscle, I said to myself, and nicotine was directly interfering with that goal. Nicotine made me lethargic and unmotivated to go to the gym and or eat the sufficient calories needed to be in a caloric surplus. Overall, nicotine was making me lose any small gains I've managed to acquire. Another reason I quit nicotine was due to the financial side of it. Small things add up. $30 average a week on nicotine and pods, $120 per month, or $1,440 a year. In 5 years, guys, that's $7,200. It's repulsing even just to think of it. That's not accounting the gas it takes to get pods, the number of devices you need to buy because you threw them out in the previous time. So I would get a stilt and then I would puff, get the buzz, and then I would be repulsed at the fact that I just drove 30 minutes to go get one, and then I would be even more repulsed the fact that I threw the previous stilt out of the window multiple times just to get away from this addiction and always relapsing back. The number of devices you buy because you threw them out and need to get a new one to get your fix. I know what it's like. Overall, I'd rather invest $10,000 in the span of 5 years into something that's gonna better my life, not something that's slowly killing it. And that's exactly why I quit. The main reason why I quit, guys, was because I was sick and tired of my addictive voice saying, okay, quit, you threw it out, And then just a few days later, if I even toughed a few days, I'd be back in the store buying a new nicotine delivery system with new pods and going through the vicious cycle again. Not only was that costing me time and money, it was also slowly killing me. I could go on, but the main reason why I quit was health-wise. There's healthier ways to deal with stress and negative emotions and thoughts, and I found it in exercise and betterment of my life. So instead of consuming nicotine, which is slowly killing me, I've decided to take that energy and frustration and stress and anxiety and put it into the gym, which is going to give me way bigger returns than nicotine can ever. If you made it this far, congratulations. You're ready to learn the practical steps of quitting nicotine. How to quit. It's a decision, first of all. You can't force it. You need to want to change. My reason was because I was sick of the cycle of addiction and many other strong reasons like I previously mentioned. So I personally decided to quit forever. Nicotine will no longer have a place in my life ever. I switched my addiction because you cannot have no addictions, so I'm now addicted to lifting weights and gaining weight. This is for my betterment of my life. I use these new ways of living to motivate my primal brain to achieve what it wants by giving it the rewards of it. By giving it rewards of what it wants. Example, I want to work hard on my goals every day. My primal brain doesn't want to. I give myself reward of a $50 tub of pre-workout if and only if I do 1 month of consistent hard work every day. And the definition of deep work for me is at least 4 hours of continuous work per day. It replaces the addiction with something addictive like lifting weights, and the carrot on the stick is the tub of pre-workout. If I do 4 hours of deep work every single day, I'll go and spend $50 of my hard-earned money on a tub of pre-workout that will reinforce the cycle of addiction to go to the gym and get more shit done. The pre-workout cost me $50 in a month. It will last me over a month, which comes down to like $1 a day, compared to $120 per month. And I still get to chase something with less of a side effect and a destructive high that gets me in a cycle of addiction. Use this technique and apply it for yourself with your current situation. So guys, this was the script, okay? I want to real talk with you guys for a moment. This is maybe not the best video of how to quit nicotine, but if I can give you guys one piece of advice, it would be this. Whenever you're trying to quit something, whether that be nicotine, marijuana, whatever you're trying to quit, you need to replace your addiction and compromise with yourself. Because let's say you're going to quit nicotine. What are you going to replace nicotine with? In my case, okay, I talked about a tub of pre-workout. Let's use another example. Let's say you don't want to go to the gym, okay, but you want to do something else. You want to achieve your financial success, okay? What is the addiction you're willing to sacrifice, okay? So let's say you want to achieve $1,000 per month, okay, out of your own side hustle. You're going to sit down and you can't control actually the money that you'll be making. Even though that you can control some aspects of it, you can't fully control the outcome. But what you can control is the amount of work you put in and where you prioritize your time. You want to achieve $1,000 per month, okay? And you want to leave nicotine in the past. You say to yourself, no more nicotine this month, okay? I'm going to concentrate on working 4 hours every single day on this website. I'm going to concentrate 4 hours a day on writing this novel. I'm going to concentrate 4 hours a day on searching for new jobs. Whatever the case may be in your specific situation, you can apply this concept to anything. And I promise it will completely revolutionize your life. I'm in my car right now, alone, speaking to a camera. What's making me do this? I don't have nicotine anymore, so I want to create this video because I truly believe it's going to help other people. I'm talking to younger Dominic right now. And I want him or her to realize, whoever's watching this, I want him or her to realize that whatever you're going through, you're self-inflicting pain on yourself. Take a step back and realize that you can achieve anything you want to if you just concentrate long enough and put in the necessary work. Stop playing the victim because you are in control of your life. If you want to stop any addiction, just stop today. Take the necessary time to heal and use another crutch or addiction to be able to replace that. What I've personally done, okay, I'll be completely honest with you guys. I'm now 1 month weed free, but I used weed as a crutch when I was quitting nicotine because I was previously addicted to both weed and nicotine. Stop one addiction at a time and make it a lifestyle. Never go back. I use weed as a crutch, and when I quit weed, I use social media as a crutch. And now what do? I use making money as a crutch. I use working out as a crutch. I'm addicted to go to the gym. I can't wait actually to end this video and go to the gym. And like I said, I use success and motivational videos like this that I'm making for myself and for somebody that it may help in the future to propel a cycle of addiction where I make this video, I make passive income out of YouTube, and it's a cycle. And I want to do more and more and more and more and more. You can't have no addictions in life. You need to choose your addictions wisely. I choose to be addicted to making money. I choose to be addicted to bettering myself. I choose to be addicted to the gym. I choose to be addicted to gaining on weight and putting on muscle mass. Choose your addictions wisely because they will define you in the next 5 years. This was Domination, helping you dominate today.